I'm currently disconnected. This is Let's Make Stuff. Let's make a Deathstroke helmet. For this build, you will need a box cutter, a marker, some contact adhesive, some EVA foam, some orange paint, some black paint, some thinner craft foam, and some wood glue. You'll also need a template which you can download in the link below. Remember to stick those two pieces together. Once you've done that, you're going to stick it to some EVA foam with some pins and trace around the outside with a black marker. Once you've done one side, flip it over, do the other side. One thing I did forget to do at the start was mark out the grill marks on the front of the helmet. You can see I've done them just here. You can see it in the template though. Now it's time to cut them out. So grab that box cutter, nice and carefully, cut out both sides. Now to make the mouth part larger, I ended up heating up the blade and pressing it against the sides, and that melted it down a bit, which gave it a kind of a cool look. Okay, now it's time to start gluing these things together. I'm going to start with the side pieces first. Now grabbing just a nice dab of glue, spread it on each side. Not too much with this contact adhesive, you need enough just to cover the layers. Then you're going to press it together, hopefully that will stick. And then you're going to reverse it and do the other sides as well, just so it's nice and reinforced. Now we're going to move on to the next piece, which is the middle piece. Which is a little bit trickier. But again, you're just going to dab just a little bit on each side. Once you've done that, once you've left it for about 30 seconds so it gets nice and sticky and tacky, starting from the bottom, you're going to join them all the way up, remembering to match those little triangle markers along the way, because that's going to guide you and give you the right shape. Okay, so now that your middle part has dried for a little bit, it's nice and firm, it's time to join the sides to the center, my friends. So grab some more contact adhesive, dab a bit on the side, and remember to start from the bottom, work your way up. Now my eyepieces didn't match up properly here, no big deal. I just kept pushing through until I joined all those triangles up as best I could, all the way to the end. And then do the same with the other side. Sometimes you're going to find that it splits apart a bit. Don't panic, no big deal. All you need to do is just pinch it together and it should latch together. And if it doesn't, and it splits open again, add a little bit more glue and pinch again. And you should have something a little like this. Okay, so now we're going to add the details to the front, the eyepiece. So you're going to trace those out onto some thinner foam, some craft foam, you can find it in a craft store. Cut them out and stick them on. Now with these ones you want to start with the eye, stick it on with your eye first and work your way across, and then doing the eyebrow last. Then you're going to do the same to the other side, and once that's done it's time to cover that thing in some wood glue or some Mod Podge. That's going to give it a nice thick shiny layer. Okay, so we're going to do one side with orange, spray it with about 3-4 coats. It's going to take a few. Once you've done that, it's time to tape up that side. We'll let it dry first. Then it's time to tape up that side. And we're going to spray the other side black. Let that dry for a long, long time. Once that's done, it's time to peel it off, which should reveal a half orange, half black Deathstroke helmet. Okay, so now that we've got that, it's time to do the final detail. We're going to take our previous template, trace out the eye slot in the middle there. We're going to cut that out. We're going to cut around the middle bit, leaving a little border. I'm going to cut that out of some black foam. I'm going to squeeze that in to the eye socket on the orange side. Grab yourself some white material, like from a t-shirt or something that's transparent, chuck that behind and bang, 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 you got yourself a Deathstroke helmet. Congratulations. And that's it. Thanks for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful. If you'd like to buy one of these kits, they're going to be available on Etsy. Link should be in the description box below. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.